right, welcome to Big O Blog, aka Oswald Peters, evaluating food for diabetics. I actually wasn't going to make this video. I started cooking this food, and I already cooked 2 body pots. I cooked some pumpkin, and I cooked some bitter melon. And you know, I swear by bitter melon, right? But I'm going to add 3 more dishes. And I decided, you know what? I'll make a video on this because this is a food I call a safe food, right? Because I know the ingredients in this food. I just never combine them that way. I'm going to combine them to this. So I say, it's a good idea to make a video on this. It might help someone, you know? So I decided. But I already finished cook. I did have a little filming of the pumpkin and the bitter melon. But I'm going to actually show you how I cook the other things. I have 2 more things to cook. 3 more things to cook, actually. I have the green beans, some piece of salmon, and some greens to finish up. So those I'll go into more details with those show right now. But, you know, I just thought a good opportunity to do this, even though I didn't plan to do it, all right? So you're still getting something good here, all right? You're getting everything. You're getting ready. You didn't get the early start, but you're getting the finish part, all right? So let me go and do that. I'm going to cook. I'm going to get my pot almost ready. So I'm going to start and I'm going to show you how I cook those, okay? All right, so what I'm going to be next thing I'll be cooking is the green beans. I cut up my green beans already. A piece of salmon, enough for 2, and some greens that I have here and some spinach. I have the greens already cut up in a bag from my last cooking, right? So I already have my my pots going here. I'm heating my pots with olive oil. There we go. I'm doing 3 at the same time because I don't like to wait. And the simple things to cook, they don't take that long to cook. You know, so no sense me waiting one pot. I can do all 3 together. And I cook simple. I'm gonna add simply some garlic, some tomatoes, some pepper, and some celery and so on. And I have my green seasoning I always use here, my homemade green seasoning, right? So what I'm gonna do, and this is my base for most everything, right? So I'm getting the salmon going. Just going here for my salmon. I put a little bit for every one of those. And that's where I make my base with this, all right? So let me get my base together in all of them because I need to use my 2 hands, and then I'll put the other stuff in. So I have the base of all 3 pots going, right? Same base, right? Same base. Because I don't need too much other thing in my food. This is just a little extra flavor for these natural foods, right? So I'm gonna let these base steam for about, saute for about 2 or 3 minutes. So I get that sauce from the tomatoes, and then I'm gonna put my other things in there. So my green beans gonna go in 1 pot, my salmon gonna go in 1 pot, and my greens gonna go in the other pot, right? You don't need all of this, but I like this. I like this extra flavor I get when I put these things in my pot, right? Especially the garlic. I use lots of garlic, right? The green bean and the greens, I don't put so much garlic and thing in the greens, but mostly in the green beans. And the salmon is where most of the garlic and stuff will be. Because the greens already need it as much. Just a little flavor I use that for. So I'm going to put those in about a minute. Alright, so I did my 2 hands. So I already put the greens in the pot. I put the stove on really low, right? I put the salmon in the pot with all my garlic and tomatoes and stuff. Put the stove really low. And I put my greens in the pot already. So what I do is add a little salt and black pepper to this. No water and stuff. I don't want too much, no water. I want to steam in its own water is going to generate. Because it get more flavor when I generate its own water instead of me adding water to it. So the water is going to come from the steaming. So I'm going to cover these down so they can steam. Right? And they won't take too long to cook. See? So when I cover these down on a nice low temperature, then they will steam nicely. I don't need to add any water, and that's how I get really good flavor with the tomatoes and the garlics and so on there, and the green seasoning, a little salt and black pepper, steam down there for about 2 to 5 minutes, you know, and then the salmon will take a little longer, but the rest of them will come through pretty quickly, all right? All right, so it's time to check these pots now. They've been steaming for about 5 minutes. And there's my greens. My greens I think is good and done. Put my cover down here. I think my greens is nice and done. I don't need too much water. I didn't even put any water in this. See? But because the greens were in the fridge, they were cold and they create their own water. So this greens is done. But yeah. And now I'm gonna look at the other one, the sea salmon. I'm gonna go back to that and look at the green beans because this is right. So my green beans, I think this is done too. See, I steamed this for about 5 minutes, and this is good. This is good here. You know, it don't need to be overcooked. I like nice crunchy green beans. There's some black pepper, the garlic and the onion, the garlic and the tomatoes and so on, and the seasoning and the other green seasoning. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful. So I'll be taking that off now in a minute, and I'll be taking my turn off fire on my greens. There goes turn the fire off on that. You know, this ready to go. Because I don't want to cook this too much either. Just need this edible. And then I'll work on the salmon. Then I'll work on the salmon here. See how the salmon is coming along. Some salmon. Look at all that garlic and stuff in the water there. That makes a nice sauce. That makes a really nice sauce. And I make it a nice mess. Oh, the salmon is cooked. See that? Look how the salmon break down there. Beautiful. So the salmon is done already also. See? Look at that breakdown. Beautiful. Salmon is perfectly done. So a nice and steaming. You know, this whole cooking only take about, these 3 pots only take about 5-6 minutes. But with no water and nice steam. And the tomato makes a lot of water, and that's good. Alright, so now I'm going to take this thing out and start getting ready to prepare a meal. So here's the finished product. See, this is my my green beans, my pumpkin, my bitter melon, pumpkin, and my salmon. Look at that, all that nice garlic and tomatoes there. A couple of beets I steamed, and my greens. So this is the meal here. I'm gonna put it in my plate. So this is my combination. I think it's a pretty safe combination, like I said already. So we shall see. I'm gonna put on my plate, and then I'll test my blood sugar before I eat and after I eat, and we see how this one work out. So I took out my plate. It's a big plate, man. You know, a big guy. I can eat a big plate. There you see I have a combination. I took some pumpkin, some bitter melon, the greens, and the beans, and piece of salmon. I think, let's see how this goes. This looks good, smells good, and I'm going to taste it in a bit. Yes. You know, I swear by bitter melon. I keep saying that. It always keeps blood sugar in good control. And everything here should work out. I should get a variety of nutrients. That's good. When I eat this, all the fiber I should get from this should facilitate good fasting, good nutrition to replace my vitamins. And let's hope it's good help with the blood sugar and keep my blood sugar down, or not spike it too high after an hour and a half. Okay, so I'm going to get ready to eat now, and I'll test my blood sugar and I'll let you know. All right, so it's time to eat now. I mean, after cooking for a little while there, you get hungry and you need to eat, you know. And I'm ready to eat. So I take my blood sugar. I'm at 79. So for some reason my machine's saying that's a bit high before I eat, but that's the wrong way I eat. 79. So you know, I don't eat any meal if I'm over 100. I don't eat anything. I don't snack anything once I'm over 100. So I eat at 79. I don't know why it's saying 79 is kind of high, but it's okay for me. I'm going to go at 79 and eat this beautiful meal. Look at that. Beautiful. You already know the ingredients in here. You know, just to be to taste it now and see what I'm dealing with here. Beautiful as usual. And this pumpkin so nice. I've driven so far to get this pumpkin, but it's worth the drive. It's not, when I say pumpkin, it's not regular pumpkin like you would see in Halloween in front of a house and stuff like that. It's an Asian pumpkin. It's a smaller pumpkin. It's green and yellow. And man, it's beautiful. It's really sweet. Kind of has sugar in it too, another carb. So I get most of my carbs and sugar from that. Everything else should be fine. So but it's delicious. Get some a little bit of greens, a piece of fish, and the green beans. It's perfect. It's not soggy. It's nice and crunchy. You know? Nice and crunchy. It's not raw, not overly cooked. My greens also not overly cooked. Nice crunch. And my sautéed salmon on this. My salmon is well done. Mix a bit of everything together. Yeah, it's really good. This should be a really safe meal. But I never know. That's why I test it all the time. But I'm familiar with most of the ingredients. It's just not combining like this. So that's my only unknown right now. So in about an hour and a half, I will come back, test again, let you know this is a safe meal to eat. All right. Hope you enjoy the cooking. Hope you understand the ingredients, and we'll try it. All right. If it worked for me, it may work for you too. It's not scientific. It's all about me, but you could try and get your blood sugar in control also. All right. So let me go and finish eat. I'll be back. Okay, it's been an hour and a half since I had my beautiful meal, what I call a safe meal, right? I knew it was going to be a safe meal, you know, and with a nice cup of coffee. By the way, I like grinding my coffee at home. I buy my beans, I have a grinder, and I grind fresh brewed coffee every day. It tastes so much better than the already previously grind coffee. I love it. Anyway, so after an hour and a half, you know, my target is always to be under 180 as a diabetic or 140 as a normal person. Me, my target, I want 140. Under 180, I'm good. Under 140, that's perfection because that's where normal people are, right? So any food that can keep me under 140 is on my menu for life, right? It's something I'll repeat over and over again when I get a chance to eat, all right? And today was a beautiful meal, and it was special, and it tasted good, and was very nutritious and I'm still full from this meal, which means I could fast for the rest of the night, and I'm good till tomorrow, right? So let me give you my numbers right here now. I'm very proud of these numbers. 102. 102 with a target of 140. I'm doing 102. This food was beautiful. If I could eat like this every day, I would never have a problem with my pancreas, my liver, my arteries, or worrying about my sugar causing blindness or causing any kind of a stroke or anything like that. I'd be fit, I'd be perfectly safe. So this is why I call this a safe meal, right? How I know it was going to be safe? My experiments tell me what food on that plate was really good. The only thing that was new about that plate is the way I combine it. And only one sugar I added in was a pumpkin. And I knew the rest of the food was going to be just fine, right? So that's how you develop that skill to know what you can eat as a diabetic that's safe and healthy, help you to fast, and provide the nutrition your body needs to be a healthy human being. All right? So thank you very much. Hope you enjoy my cooking. I'm trying to add a little more cooking to it. Hope you enjoy the cooking. I don't have any recipes and stuff because I use the same sort of a base seasoning for everything. I just some herbs. I like the natural taste of the different items I cook, the natural flavor tastes. So I don't enhance it with anything else except some garlic, tomatoes, and so on. Right? So there's no recipe, just what I cook in, what I'm doing. You see what I'm doing on the stove, that's it. All right? So I don't have anything special caught up on this, and just it is what it is. It's just put it in a pot and drop some tomatoes and some garlic and things like that, a little black pepper, a little salt, and enhance the natural flavor of the food. And then you could taste the natural flavor. When you eat pumpkin, it tastes like pumpkin. You eat beans, it tastes like beans. You eat chicken, it's like chicken. You eat fish, it's like fish. Not taste like seasoning. All right? And that's what I like. And also the right way to eat, and it's healthy. All right? So going from 76 to 102 after the meal, I cannot ask for anything better than that. All right? So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Check out my other videos. Watch my videos. I hope you enjoy my cooking.
And subscribe, share the videos, look at the videos, have fun, learn from it, and do your own thing. Try different things, but stay healthy. Keep your blood sugar down, keep your pressure down, keep your body healthy, smile, control the spikes, and enjoy your life. All right? Blessings.